Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. I hope you're all having an amazing week. Currently it is Wednesday and let's get right to the charts as we do have some important things to cover. Firstly, starting off with Bitcoin on the 4-hourly time frame. You can clearly see it right here. We are still trying to keep this bullish momentum structure going on, but right now Bitcoin is retesting it. As I said yesterday in a one of my X posts, that this bullish structure is still not broken. As long as Bitcoin manages to hold above 62k, basically 62k is this value area low. So if we start to see a drop above this value area low level right here and the weekly pivot, it is very possible, unfortunately, that Bitcoin maybe retest the weekly S1 back at 59.3k, or we maybe even start going lower since we have failed to reclaim the 200 EMA right here, and also we have failed to break this bearish structure, which right now is putting in a potential lower high on the bigger side of things. Of course, on the macro side of things, we are still of course in a major downtrend, but still this was a very nice potential flip on the lower time frame structure for us to continue and see some bullish momentum higher to potentially take out those levels and the liquidity that is sitting right there. But as of right now, you can see Bitcoin is trying to hold this level. Things are not lost yet. So as long as we don't start dropping below and close some daily candles like below this level right here, and then start dropping, then I believe we could still see a continuation higher from potentially somewhere around here. If we do a deeper fake out, that is also fine, but still I believe it could be very well possible a fake out, since right now this move has been a bit exhausted, since as you can see we had like 6 daily candles in a row, basically 6 green daily candles in a row, which is of course a sign of exhaustion for the bulls, and we are potentially going to see something like we see right here, a very nice correction, and then price could potentially bounce up towards the upside again. Now on the weekly time frame, things are actually not looking that great, since as you can see we are still rejecting from this very key level that we have right here, which is also a yearly pivot support, which is right now of course flipped into resistance. And it is also a possibility that we very well start dropping lower and we see a deeper weekly candle, since if we look at it on the monthly time frame, the monthly candle has basically retested like almost half of the previous monthly candle body. So it is right now possible for this monthly candle to start dropping back down again and turn slowly red. But as of right now, I don't believe this is very much likely. The 2 weekly is looking like it wants to potentially turn over, as I said. And as long as we hold this particular level right here, I believe all will be good. The dollar right now is pushing back up again, which is also one of the signs that Bitcoin is struggling. The stock market also had a pullback. As you can see, the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq are pulling back as well. So this is also putting pressure on Bitcoin. Hype has also been rejecting from this ascending triangle level. We failed to actually break out right here higher. So this consolidation will get even tighter in my opinion, and the breakout will be even bigger. Same thing for SU. You can see we failed to reclaim the 200 EMA right here, and right now we are dropping down significantly more than Bitcoin, almost 10%. Same thing for Solana. We front ran the POC and right now we are back down, dropping like 7.5%. We are currently also trading just below the value area low. Ethereum right now is holding pretty well, so to say. We are currently just retesting the Monday low level, so expect some support right here. And also Bitcoin is also same thing right now, almost retesting the weekly pivot. So expect same thing, some support around the weekly pivot and the Monday low, which we are currently getting right now. You see Bitcoin is having a nice bounce from those levels. So potentially not all hope is lost. As I said, we still need to hold this level. Also, you can see the value area low. We just tapped it, I believe. Yeah, you can see right here perfectly. It has just been tapped and Bitcoin is having a bounce. Now, some signs of weakness would be if we start going back down yet again, even though we are getting a bounce. On the short-term momentum, you can see clearly we have rejected from VWAP right now. And price has dropped down significantly ever since we have started trading below the VWAP level. We also do have quite a bit of liquidity stuck towards the downside as well. If it just reloads, you can see from 61.2 all the way down to 60.45. We have a very big liquidation cluster right here, which could get taken out today or the next couple of days, I believe. Fear and greed index right now is back at 26, so the sentiment is hovering around those levels between 28 and 20. And of course, we are potentially could go back in the extreme fear territory, which we were trading in last week and of course last month. But as of right now, I believe the sentiment will stay around like this until we get a major big move. Spot ETFs, let me just refresh. We got a small inflow yesterday, mostly from BlackRock. The other institutions, they did sell off, but not that big amounts. We got like 54 million of spot ETFs buys from BlackRock, and so overall we are at 21.5 million, which is not that great compared to, as you can see, what we were having last week, but it is still something. Long versus shorts ratio, let's see for the day. We are currently seeing more sellers. Of course, selling pressure is getting big. The bigger whales on Hyperliquid and on Asta are sitting short right now. Also on the major centralized exchanges like Bybit, Binance, OKX, they are also sitting short. So this is also something to keep in the back of your head. Let's see what news we've got for today. Currently Wednesday. We do have some FOMC meeting, consumer credit. So basically we could get some volatility coming in later the day, even though we are having that volatility right now. Bitcoin is dropping for basically until once the daily opened, we are down like 3% right now. So still we are having even now some volatility. Tomorrow we also do have some news which are going to be important. So Wednesday and tomorrow we do have some important news. Friday not that much, so watch out for those 2 days. And I believe this would cover it for today, guys. Hope you liked the video and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.